We took a KLX 140 and made it fit my needs. We put a 250cc engine on this thing, swapped the plastics out for KX 100, and the rest is a KLX 140, and let me tell you, this thing does rip. So most of you know I took a KLX 140 and put a 250cc air-cooled engine in it and made it the ultimate enduro bike. It has full-size wheels and it's super light and it fits me really well. If you haven't, go back to my channel and check it out. But it really struck a nerve with a lot of the KLX 140 fans, and they said blasphemy. Then we had another group of people say, you know, you could have bought a 230 or a little bit bigger bike and it would have been worth the money. You just wasted your money. You could pick up, you know, KLX 140s for, you know, $1,500, and the engine swap is only $600. And a lot of people's like, just go buy a bigger bike that fits you better and all this. So that's what I did. So I ended up picking up a KTM 200XC. Now, this is the first year for the full-size frames. The earlier years had the 125 frames, which that's what I really wanted, but this bike will do. The boy said it ran and is ready to ride, and he was right. It was, you know, ready to ride, but not for very long. I had to do some maintenance to this bike. So in this video, I'm going to show you that it was cheaper for me to build the KLX 140 and make it full size and have enough power to do enduro stuff than to go buy a clapped out bike that I have to do a bunch of maintenance and buy stuff, you know, for it. This is a KTM 200XC. This is a 2008, and I bought it and I built it, and I've been riding the tar out of it. Did hair scramble races with it. I do woods riding with it, and honestly, this bike fits me really well. It's super light, has tons of power for the woods, and I fell in love with it. And it's a bike that I've been looking for a long time. I had 250s, tried different bikes, this and that, everybody said get this, get that, and I come across this bike and I bought it. Super cheap. It was rebuilt. It did need a lot of maintenance, and that's where a lot of the cost came in, but after I put all the maintenance into it, did some oil changes, some gaskets, filled it up with gas, and I hit the woods with it. And honestly, this thing is a woods weapon. This is an enduro weapon. This thing does really, really well. Climbs good, has the power that I need, jumps over logs. It's just pretty much unstoppable. If you can stay on it, it will go. Now in these videos, the hills look super flat, but I can promise you that they are super steep. And some of them are pretty steep, and you don't get a good run at them because it's just like a logging road, and it's hard to get up. But I love this bike. It does amazing in the woods. I was super impressed. I wasn't expecting a whole lot when I bought this thing, power-wise, the way it just set up and old technology. But honestly, it's a good bike. It has Tush Recon rear tire and a Fat Recon in the front. The fatty tire has an oversized tank. It's a pretty nice bike. You can't beat it for what they are, and I love it. And honestly, if you're in the market for a in-between bike between like a 150 or a 250, this is the bike to grab. Got some parts here, right? So we went ahead and got my tire, my 21-inch fat spoke, and a Harley front fender. So these are the parts we're going to be using today. So this is what the bike looks like now, and this is what it looked like before when I got it. I wanted something I could go across the country on, and it'd be comfortable and convenient and practical. So the Harley bags are bigger and they store a lot more, and they're a lot durable. The Road Glide fairing gives me options for Apple CarPlay for the radio I'm putting in there. It has better headlights so I can see at night, thank God, because the regular Honda headlight in this thing's like using a candlestick. And the rest of it is just for looks. 21-inch wheel, Vans grip, 21-inch wraparound fender that I modified, cut up, and made it my own with a Harley 13-inch rotor. We went with a Road Glide fairing, engine guard on this. I modified it to fit off of a Harley. The engine black, and we took the fins and sanded them down so they'd be silver, so it wouldn't look so black in the engine bay. Got Cobra slip-ons. We went with early Harley bags. Got a lay down license plate. Did away with the blinkers. We got a tail light with the blinkers that's made inside that blink right or left. LED headlights in the fairing, and we got LED mini pod blinker lights. Back pegs, they are custom. We went ahead and put this thing, it's a cowl for the whole tank. We went ahead and put a Harley ignition right here. Here's the build that makes a lot of Harley owners mad. They despise seeing this thing, so I made a Harley look pretty cool.